What's up everyone and welcome to the club. In today's video we're creating a sketch illustration of the horned viper. Let's begin today's rough sketch with this 0.7mm mechanical pencil with a 2B graphite stick. Now we're going to lightly sketch a line going across the center of our page from left to right. Just using these short lines going all the way across. Now the center seam of the mouth is going to sit along this line. So let's start on the left. We're going to start by bending this up and then coming down. Bend this up towards that line and then just stretch that out towards the right. Now I want to open up the mouth. So I'm going to start by coming in and then down and bending that back across towards the left. Now right where the mouth dips, we're going to step up and sketch out a circle for the eye going all the way around. And then split the eye in half with a straight vertical line. Now we're going to add some shape to the top of the head. From the edge of the mouth, we're going to step in, we're going to go up, round this out, and then come down towards the eye. Let's curve up above the eye, and then back down towards the outside. Let's go back to the front. We're just going to curve this out and up, bend this out, and then down towards the outside of the mouth. Let's layer the left brow in behind. We're going to start up here. We're going to go up towards the same height, and then pull that back down. And now we're going to roughly block in those two horns. Starting from the top of this curve, we're going to bend this up and back towards the right, and then pull that back down. Let's do the same thing on top of the right eye. Now I want to see the inside edge of the mouth. Let's start from the bottom, curve this in, and then up underneath. And we'll draw the back side of the roof of the mouth from here, curve this down, and then back up. Let's add those two large fangs. Starting from the left, bend this out and down, move over, draw that again. Now I'm just going to taper that back up underneath. Now I want to add some flesh along the back side, so pulling this up and in. Now I'm going to add some skin in between the teeth. We're going to come down and back up. Let's add two small fangs across the bottom, going up and then down, step in, draw that again. Now we're going to add that skin, coming down and then in. Let's add some flesh along the corner of the mouth, just adding that curve. Now to the back side of the mouth, we're going to do the same thing. Let's go back to the bottom of the mouth. We're going to draw the chin. We're going to come across, bend that up, and then back down. And then we'll draw the back of the head, starting from the brow, coming across, bend this up. Now I'm going to curl the neck, going all the way around, come down the right side, and then back over towards the left. Now I'm going to draw the back coming out underneath the head. Draw a curve coming across, and we're just going to bend that down towards the bottom of our page. Now that we have our rough sketch in place, we're going to go back and clean this up by erasing these guidelines. Now we're going to use a rough sketch as a guide to help us add some more detail and refine the shape. Now I'm going to start by adding the brow. I'm just going to fold this across above the top of the eye, and then out. Now move towards the inside and then down. Add a small oval for the nostril. I just want to add some more shape to the top of the head. Just going to round this out. Working our way down across the brow. I'm going to add a seam going across the back of the head, from the mouth coming down and out. Now I'm going to switch to a 0.9mm mechanical pencil and start adding some contrast and more detail. So we're going to start with the top edge of the eye, just adding these scales. So we're just separating the edge, just working within those guidelines. And just working these scales in towards the eye and then across the bottom. I'm just going to add these folds coming down towards the mouth. I'm just going to add a thick ridge of scales across the back. So I'm just starting along the top and just layering these in behind. Just add some lighter scales underneath. I'm just going to loosely add some scale textures across the side of the body. Just adding these little points, working our way down. And just roughly drawing on the back side. I'm going to switch to a wider pencil and add our shadows. So we start along the top of the head. Just shading in the bottom edge of the brow. So the light's going to hit the top edge, creating a highlight. I'm just going to add some shadow across the outside of the eye and just fade that in towards the center. I just want to add a light texture scales across the back. we're going back and just enhancing the edge of some of these scales. Now, as you get near the end, we're just going to tighten up our shadows and add a little bit more detail, and always be sure to sign our artwork, and that's pretty much it. There's a sketch illustration of a horned viper. I hope you enjoyed today's lesson. If you did, please make sure you subscribe because I'm posting new lessons every single week. You can also check out our other channels. I'll leave the links for you in the description below. I want to thank you for watching, and I'll see you again soon.